What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's discuss Crown Jewel from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, from November the 2nd, 2024. A pretty decent show for the most part. The Bloodline stuff was really good. I enjoyed that. The women's Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, that was fun. So, this was a pretty okay show. So we kicked the show off with the first match of the night. Really, this should have been the main event, but it wasn't. I was thinking we were going to get either Cody Rhodes and Gunther, or maybe even Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. So it's Roman Reigns and the Usos, the original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and I believe it was Tama Tonga. Yep, correct. So, the new Bloodline, they get the win. So basically, the story of the match early on was that Roman was on the apron. He had his hand out, and he wanted Jay to tag him. And the crowd wanted that too. The Saudi crowd, they wanted that, but they didn't get it. So they had a miscommunication. And I believe it was either Michael Cole or Corey Graves that said on commentary that maybe Jay is just testing Roman. So I did like that, and I believe that's what he was doing. So basically, Roman takes a lot of punishment. Jimmy and Jay, they're able to fight back. So basically, the new Bloodline, they win because Tama Loa, he got involved, and they took out the Usos. Jacob Fatu basically came in and took out Jimmy and Jay by himself. He did a couple of Samoan drops to the Usos, and then Roman was by himself. So Jacob Fatu, he overpowered Roman. He hit a moonsault, and then he also hit a suicide dive to take out both the Usos by himself. And Solo beat Roman with not one, not two. Two Samoan spikes for the 1, 2, 3. My bad. So this was fine, but I didn't expect for Roman to take the pin. That's crazy that he ate a massive L, but it does make sense. I guess this sets us up for Roman and Solo at some point. Don't know when that'll take place. It could happen at the Royal Rumble. It could happen at Saturday Night Main Event in December. I don't know, but we'll have to just wait and see. Post-match is when we got some more of the story. So, the new Bloodline, they're about to beat down Jimmy and Jay and Roman. All of them were got into a brawl. So Sami Zayn comes out to a mega reaction from the crowd, obviously. And so Solo, he has Jay's neck wrapped around a steel chair in the corner. So Sami, he storms down to the ring. Solo tells Sami Zayn to give him the Olafala. So Solo goes for a hug. Sami Zayn, he does the exploder suplex. All hell breaks loose. So Solo gets caught in the trap. He's surrounded by all 4 members of the OG Bloodline. And Solo moved out the way and Sami hit Roman accidentally, inadvertently, with the haluva kick. And that's how Solo escaped the ring. And Jimmy and Sami were about to come to blows, and Jay had to play the middleman to separate. He had to play the mediator. So that was good. This is great. This is perfect. I loved it. Roman sold it well. It's interesting to see where this goes. So we have 4 weeks until Survivor Series. And I like where this is going. So Smackdown should be interesting this week. Can't wait. So really good stuff there. I just wish that this would have been the main event, though, in my opinion. Moving on. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. Io Sky and Kairi Sane versus Metaphor. Last Legend and Jakara Jackson versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Fatal 4-way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, they win. This is a really fun match. I actually enjoyed it. There was a spot where everybody started jumping off of stuff. So, like, Damage Control, they took out everybody. Then Bianca and Jay took out everybody. And then it ended with Last Legend. No, Chelsea Green and basically everybody took out everybody with high-flying moves. So moonsaults everywhere, plunges everywhere. It was cool. There was one part in the match where Jakara Jackson got on the shoulders of Last Legend. My bad. And she tossed her over the top rope, taking out everybody. That was cool. So Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, they get the win via the Doomsday device. So they pinned, who ate the pin? Piper Niven ate the pin. So that's fine there. This match was fun. The crowd was really into it. It was a really good match. There was a part where Jade Cargill and Last Legend came to blows. They did a bunch of power moves and stuff, so that was good. Last Legend is getting better. Jakara Jackson's good. This was fun. There was a part in the match where I thought that maybe Damage Control was going to win, especially when EO hit the moonsault, but it wasn't to be. But this match was a really, really fun match. The crowd loved it, and I actually enjoyed watching this. This was a really solid match. I'm shocked that this really wasn't the opener. This really should have opened the show, honestly, because the crowd was really into it. So this was a really, really good match. Loved it. Moving on, Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. So Rollins, he attacked Bronson Reed before the bell rang. They had a little brawl on the outside for about a good 2-3 minutes. They got back in the ring. Seth Rollins, he took a bunch of punishment from Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed did a Death Valley driver. Seth kicked out at 2. Bronson Reed hit a tsunami. Seth Rollins kicked out. Bronson Reed did a tsunami. He went for another one, but Seth Rollins dodged it. And then basically Seth Rollins got the win via not 1, not 2, but 3 curb stomps. So Bronson, towards the end of the match, he got frustrated. He was going to bring the steel steps into play. Seth Rollins ducked out of dodge. Seth Rollins hit him with a chop block. And Bronson Reed went down on the steel steps, pause, and Bronson Reed ate a curb stomp on the outside. He ate a curb stomp again, and then he ate a super curb stomp for the 1-2-3 by Seth Rollins. So this was great. Loved it. Really good fucking shit right here. We need another match between the two of them, and it seems like they're going to give us another match. It makes perfect sense. They'll probably end up doing the rematch at Survivor Series and then ending their feud at Saturday Night Main Event in December, which is great. I think that would be the perfect way for them to end their feud. I don't think it should be going into 2025. My thing is, what do you do with Bronson Reed when he inevitably loses the feud to Rollins? What do you do with him going forward? I don't know. Triple H has to figure that out when we get to that point. So there's that. But the match was good overall. And Bronson Reed, he stood up after the match was over. So Steph was celebrating, and then him and Steph were mouthing words at each other. And Steph was like, look, anytime you want it, I'm game. I'll take you out again. So that's what he did. And I was like, what the hell? So also Bronson Reed, he got busted open on his left eye or right eye. I believe it was his right eye. And so Bronson Reed was bleeding. Really good visual. And so the two of them were just talking trash. So it seems like we're going to get the rematch. Rollins, Reed 2 at Survivor Series. I think that would be good. So the Survivor Series is in 4 weeks. Moving on. So this leads us into Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax, champion versus champion, for the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship. So basically, Nia Jax destroyed Liv Morgan. So towards the end of the match, Tiffany Stratton came down. She got involved. Her and Nia started arguing. Nia was telling her, go back. I don't need your help. Don't ruin this for me. Blah, 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 blah. So then it looked like Tiffany was going to cash in on Liv Morgan, but it didn't happen because Raquel Rodriguez got involved. And she ended up snatching the briefcase away from Tiffany Stratton. And then the match started to break down from there. So there was one part in the match where Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were going to team up on Tiffany Stratton to take her out. And Tiffany's like, no, why are you guys doing this and everything else? So Liv Morgan gets the win via the Oblivion, via the referee, because Dom, he distracted the referee. So there's that. So Liv Morgan is the new women's Crown Jewel champion. She's the inaugural champ. And what they're going to do with this is just, they're going to put it in their museum. And they just gave them rings. So that's cool there. And then Triple H, he came out post-match. He presented Liv Morgan with the Crown Jewel Championship. That's fine, I guess. This match, to me, was a letdown. There was too many distractions going on, and it wasn't good. But we all know that Tiffany Stratton was not going to cash in anyway. It was going to be a failed cash in, and that's what we got. So it is what it is. Maybe Tiffany Stratton will cash in at Survivor Series. So that's in like 4 weeks. So we'll have to wait and see. Moving on. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. So Randy Orton, he was attacked before the match even got started with a steel chair by Kevin Owens. So they started to brawl outside and everything. Orton was able to hit his signature back suplex on the announce table. So officials started coming out, and then Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, they came out to separate both guys. So KO, he hit the referee with the stunner, and then that's when all hell broke loose. So Randy Orton starts beating the shit out of Kevin Owens with the steel chair. And then that's when I said all the general managers and the officials, they come out to separate both guys. Randy Orton RKO's Adam Pearce, which was awesome. That was a really good spot right there. I love that. And then Kevin Owens, he laid out Randy Orton on the announce table, and he did a flying elbow drop off the steel rail guard, taking out Randy Orton. So that was cool. I liked it. Really good spot there. Excellent. Excellent stuff. So it was a no contest. So I guess they're going to have their first official match probably at Survivor Series. Makes sense. Orton will probably come, Orton will probably be back around the go-home show of Survivor Series. But, so that's probably what will happen. This gives Orton a chance to, take a few weeks off, and then he'll come right back to it. So that's fine. Really good shit there. I'm glad that we didn't get a match. Moving on, LA Knight versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. Triple threat for the United States Championship. LA Knight gets the win. He wins via the the BFT. So that's cool. It was a typical triple threat match. Spots here and there. There was a spot in the match where Carmelo hit the nothing but net, but I believe Andrade broke up the pin. I'm shocked that LA Knight retained. I figured he would. What do you do with Andrade and Carmelo going forward? I have no idea. I don't know. LA Knight, he's not really doing much of anything with the U.S. title at this point in time. So hopefully he loses it at Survivor Series. But the match was okay. Moving on. So Monday Night Raw is going to be taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, which is crazy. That's weird. And it's going to be a Fatal 4-Way. It's going to be Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio versus Sheamus. The winner is the new number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, I presume, at Survivor Series. So that's cool. That's interesting there. Who wins that? I don't know. My pick would either be Seth Rollins or Dirty Dom. One of the two. Or Damian Priest could win. So we'll have to wait and see. But I can already figure out and predict that Bronson Reed is going to get involved and cost Seth Rollins. So I'm going to go with Damian Priest or Dominic Mysterio winning the Fatal 4-Way come Monday. So there's that. Main event of the evening, Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. Champion versus champion. Crown Jewel Championship for the men. Cody Rhodes gets the win via a roll-up. Match was pretty good. Gunther got a bunch of power moves in and everything. He got Cody in a Boston Crab. That was good. I like that. Gunther kicked out of the Crossroads. Cody Rhodes kicked out of Gunther's powerbomb, which was good. Like I said, towards the end of the match, Gunther went for the sleeper, and Cody ducked it, and he rolled up Gunther, which was great. Post-match, for whatever reason, Cody Rhodes and Gunther shook hands. I'm like, that's dumb as shit. That's dumb. I don't know why Triple H continues to do this. This is stupid. Why book a babyface versus heel and then they shake hands at the end? Like, that's dumb as shit. Come on, man. Think. So, post-match, Triple H, he presented Cody Rhodes with the Crown Jewel Championship, and then Triple H, Cody Rhodes, and Liv Morgan, they posed with the titles, and then that was the end of the show. So that was fine. Crown Jewel was okay. There was no surprises, which was weird. I thought that Goldberg was definitely going to show up, but it didn't happen. But Gunther losing that way, it does make sense. It does make Gunther look strong. And he was pissed post-match after he lost. So he looked strong in defeat. Overall, Crown Jewel was okay. It was all right. It was pretty good. We got all the drama, the Bloodline drama first, which was great. The matches were pretty okay. I definitely dug the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. That was great. It was super fun. I enjoyed that. Liv Morgan and Nia Jax was okay, but all the distractions and stuff, having having Dirty Dom and Raquel Rodriguez and even Tiffany Stratton out there, it just, no. I don't know. Hopefully Tiffany does cash in on Nia. Maybe it'll happen when Nia takes on Naomi. I assume that could happen maybe within the next few weeks before Survivor Series. So we'll have to wait and see. I do expect for Nia Jax to lose her championship before going into Survivor Series. I don't think that we're going to have Nia Jax as champion going into Survivor Series. I would imagine maybe Survivor Series is where we see the return of Charlotte Flair, who's been gone for quite some time. So maybe that'll happen. But we'll have to wait and see. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, that was cool. They continued their feud. That was great. I love how we didn't get a match at all. We got just like a massive brawl / fight scene. That was really good. Really good shit there. But all in all, Crown Jewel was pretty okay for the most part. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.